All right, so we got a 2-for-1 special today. We're gonna react to Joe Budden reacting to Kendrick Lamar dissing Drake at the Super Bowl and Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl halftime show. So we're gonna react to both of them in one video. Let's go.
I know he had it. I know he had a motherfucker right there.
Yeah, he did.
Say Drake.
With the evil grin.
Like young. He looked right at the camera. Oh yeah, that little devilish smirk. That shit was great.
Kendrick be listening to this fucking talking loud, nigga. I just like how you will subtly respond to the chatter that you hear because you're human, so you gotta hear it. You're not just on an island somewhere. You know that we're saying, or the people are saying, oh, you don't want to like us for the Super Bowl, you don't want to name saying, oh, you probably can't do this. All the living room lawyers. All the living room lawyers who don't know shit. That nigga picked up his phone, called his lawyer, hey, we good? We got it? Hung up, call UNG, yo, we cool? Call Apple, yeah. We cool? Everybody cool? Because this was the not like us moment. Hey, we booking you because we want to sing A minor.
Boy, they turned the track down.
They did, yeah. They all sung A minor.
Everything else the track was up. Now you hear the vocal loud and fucking clear. That was one song, that vocal. This is fucked up, bro. Yeah. Powerful enemies.
Say Drake. I hear you like I'm young. Dog, the censor to pedophile being a kid screaming.
Crazy.
Stop playing with that boy.
Yeah.
Stop playing with that boy. Ah! That nigga said, certified lover boy, certified. Ah! Yo, my living room was on fire. Why would you do that?
It's a rough 2 weeks, man. I mean, it's been rough long, but this last 2 weeks is hell.
Can I ask you a question about that? Is now officially enough? Like, if he does anything else, is it like he's dead? Like, he's dead.
No, him telling he's not dead.
What else can you do? At some point, is it running the score up? At some point, is it overkill? At some point, is it corny? Like,
no.
When do you stop?
Dog.
You just beat him at the Super Bowl. You got game over in the crowd and lights.
Drake on Instagram now posting me. Nigga, stop it. It's over.
Right now?
Right now, right this second. My little smoking out the garden. When I was walking, they called me fucking bitches. Fucking called me in the garden smoking a little stuff. No, don't try it. Nope. No. Don't get your ass kicked for the last 9 months and then come back over here kicking. Nope. No, sir. Not after that. Now, was that a PlayStation design?
Yes, that's a PlayStation controller.
Yeah.
Play the game. Somebody explain
kept saying they want you to play the game.
Yeah.
The game is built into his set. It's the anti-American.
I didn't get that at all.
Life is a game. That's how I take it. Like,
I didn't get that. Why was that not just Squid Games?
No,
Yeah.
Squid Game don't have all of the. It was a PlayStation controller. It was X, square, circle, and triangle. Now,
That's not in Squid Game?
the lady that created
I'm asking, is that not in Squid Game?
I don't remember seeing all of them in there.
It looked like Squid Game to me. And then when I was confused about it, the outfits that they wore
Everybody in white, right?
said Squid Game to me, and Game Over at the end said
the game.
Squid Game to me.
They interviewed the lady. That made
What the hell correlation does PlayStation have in any of this?
nigga, we be in control, nigga.
The controller, Goofy? Boy. Joe Budden is old, boy.
It's a controller. We be in
control
control.
on PlayStation. Sony.
What that mean?
That's where that album dropping at.
I was throw this fucking laptop at you, freeze.
I'm just,
nigga.
that is, you know, when you start reaching and shit, there's a reach for it.
That was Tandra, triple Tandra.
There's a reach for it.
I think it was to play the game.
It's to play the game.
Blown away.
No, I'm just saying.
No, I got that. Y'all explain that. It makes sense to me.
That's what saying America's game.
We're being used and we're pawns and yada yada yada.
Like even when he said you're using your cultural cheat code, the Duck One Life. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole halftime show was a game.
See, that was Squid Game to me too.
I thought it was Squid Game too.
I might
A lot of people did.
It's not Squid Game. Well, maybe it is. Oh, shit. That's the thing about art.
Interview the lady. Keep trying to say
They interviewed the lady, bro. Okay, so what you said? He told her what he wanted. He told her he wanted a controller, and he talked about how hard it was to get the controller and to do all of that shit. That's the same lady that did the Rihanna set, and it's a white lady.
So why did the outfit say Squid Game?
The outfit might not have said Squid Game. The outfit said stars and stripes. And so to have the people represent the flag, you got to have them in solid uniform to represent the flag.
But isn't Squid Games the rich forcing the poor people to
Play a
fight
game,
to the
like
death?
it's the same,
The game is the game of to the death.
It could be. Yeah.
But I mean, like, doesn't that kind of represent the current state of affairs in America right now? We're being ruled by like oligarchs and
Constant state of affairs. Like,
well, yes, but I mean, like, it's, you know, democracy is pretty much dying in the light, and we're run by a dictator or wannabe dictator, and a bunch of fucking oligarchs are being installed, and they're I feel like there's a Squid Game element to this.
It may be. It possibly could be. That's the beauty.
Yeah, he might have double entendre.
Yeah,
Leave it all up for it.
That's what
I think.
It might be. I'm not. He ain't gonna come out and say. Right.
I mean, I think it was just the Squid Games when it was the game playing when that lady, when that doll. If you seen Squid Games, that doll, when the head turn around, you stop. If you don't, then you die. I think that's what more of the Squid Games reference came from. But I could be wrong, and they could be right.
That's what makes the art so interesting. I mean, even the chain, like people first they were saying it was A minor chain, and people said no,
that really pissed me off, bro.
But then people said, well, no, that's obviously the design.
Why that piss you off? What does that have to? A lowercase a is not. But that's
in musical notation. That's how you notate.
That's how you notate in A minor.
minor.
And when you look at the brand and the logo, it's two kids holding up But I'm saying, but you look at
You saying the point. But the funny part is you saying it pisses you off. That's what they do every single thing that the man does. They overanalyze every single thing he does. So it shouldn't piss you off. It's the same way y'all sitting in here saying, yo, he did this and he did that. And he did
what
this.
I'm saying is it always pisses me off when they reach to like.
I just asked who the PlayStation was made by.
I'm saying that. I said y'all want to reach. Here go a reach. I don't believe that shit.
I think 90% of the shit be a reach.
Yes, it does.
I think
but it's made to be reached.
Cool. All right, yeah, but with certain people they reach more than others.
Fam,
for sure, because he's giving us reason to trust.
If it wasn't for the internet people, nobody would have got most of 90% of shit that we just said about that performance. The internet people are explaining to you and dictating to you what this means and what this means and what this means and what this means, and niggas run with it.
I disagree. I think people that analyze art would
get his shit off.
I think that people that analyze art would go back and rewatch it and do it. They might not mass promote it, but people that analyze art.
True, and everybody's analyzation is different. True. So you might analyze art and get one thing. I might analyze art and get one thing. But when the internet tells you what to think about this particular piece of art, now everybody takes that and runs with it as if they just got enlightened.
I don't like.
No, I disagree. I mean, but there's a lot of things that can be pointed out, and if it makes sense, it makes sense. You know, I can look at something just because I see something doesn't mean I agree with it. But if it makes logical sense, then it makes logical sense. Shut your bitch ass up. God damn, these old ass bitches.
Like that we do that up here. I know the internet is a big thing. I get that. Sometimes we make it seem like that's our only source for information. And for me, in response to that, in real life, the older people I spoke to, no matter what their background was, shit, my cleaning lady was like, oh my God, the message, all the story. It's like, oh shit, Martha, you can legend. My dad, his friend group, my mom, her friend group, people that are not familiar with GNX were like, wow.
Bro, if you open up
what a show, what a message, didn't expect that, absolutely loved it.
You know my problem?
Like, that's not coming from the internet breaking down, even though they are.
It's on Channel 7.
But you know what though? A lot of people I hear say the message, ask them what is the message? A majority of folks have not been able to answer that question. They just say the message.
Well, let me tell you, my dad can answer.
No. Your pops is different when it comes to that.
My dad answered it.
Your pops
and he don't know no
different, but I'm just saying your pops is different when it comes to that.
You don't got to know GNX to see what the symbolism is. If you take that symbolism for what people are saying that it means, you only got it. And somebody be like, oh, that makes sense.
Like the ones that where they had everybody in a different. They made the flag, right? And he was standing in the middle, and they were like, that's showing America divided because it was like it split the flag up. Now some people might look at that and say it's a reach. It's just him standing there because he's the act. Other people might say, oh shit, yeah, that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? And it just depends on what side of the coin you fall on.
And some people can look at the blue and the red representative of Bloods and Crips.
Exactly. Being
like,
flag.
I think it's weird to have a problem with art analysis and people taking different interpretations. It's not like there's one post on the internet that is. I saw a bunch of different analysis of shit that was going on. I'm like, that's not accurate. That's not accurate. But that's my interpretation, and that's okay. I think that's actually dope.
You know what gets me though? Because also, they do it to one person more than others.
Some people deserve it though. Go ahead.
Also, if my most popular line is A minor, and that happens to coincide with my company logo, which is two little girls holding up a lowercase a, though I did not plan that.
Awesome.
I'm running. What an awesome double.
And that's
I'm running with me bumping into. Oh shit! Look at that.
Right, but I trust his vision enough to know that when they were blocking the show, right, when they were going through the different steps and the moves like you do when you block it, when you do the kind of choreography of a show, that they saw that A and somebody said, yo, that's A minor too. Like, I don't think that was lost on him. I don't think he needed the internet to point that out to him. I'm not saying you saying. I'm saying I think Kendrick is clever and thoughtful enough. I hate when art gets overanalyzed, when we ascribe meaning to people who don't think about shit. Like for example, it don't matter who, but somebody like Kendrick who has shown that he always sprinkles stuff in. Somebody who always shows that he uses double and triple entendres.
Somebody who's real intentional. He's every single thing he does.
So
Nothing's an accident.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing feels like an accident with him. So I'm okay with people analyzing closely, even if they get it wrong sometimes because of how much he cares about it.
Exactly. If you are a fan of Kendrick Lamar, you know he does these things intentionally. So, you know, to say that we overanalyze is stupid because he wants us to, right? He wants to provoke thought. He wants you to think. All right. So he's doing what we think he would do because that's what he does. Let's get this one in.
Halftime. Come on, let's get right into it.
Right off the rip, when he came out and did the snippet, I said, no, he's not doing that list that went around. That was the first thing I said, like, nah. And I remember I said, if Squabbled Up comes on next, that list might be accurate. And I'm going to be heated. It was accurate.
He did the list.
He did the fucking list. I couldn't believe it. But I personally, visually amazing. I just did not like the song choices. Wasn't a fan of it at all. Like,
I'm giving a complete ISO to let y'all.
Yeah. Let me get my shit off, please. I may be alone in this, or other people may agree. I don't really care. I was not. Kendrick got so many big records, and the Super Bowl is supposed to be for that. At least I thought. This is where you bring those songs out. GNX dropped 2 months ago. I just didn't think the Super Bowl was the time to make it the GNX show.
Peekaboo and the snippet were the ones for me. Everything else was cool.
I don't ever want to hear Man in the Garden at the Super Bowl.
That was only like a little snippet.
I don't want to hear it at the Super Bowl.
It was a bad song. I thought it was too much inside baseball. I thought it was a great set. I don't think it was a great Super Bowl set. That's what I would say. And so it felt like if you're there for the drama of him and Drake, cool. If you're there because you're a GNX fan, great. But if you're an average viewer and you watch that,
You're not gonna know them songs.
You locked out of it. And I understand why he didn't do all right because he did it on Dr. Dre's head, which is what I wanted to hear. But
And Mad City.
I can respect that. But damn it, loyalty. I mean, give me something.
Swimming pools.
Yeah, swimming pools, right? Something. Don't kill my vibe. Give me something.
Yeah.
And I think that it was.
Man, I don't see why people just hating, man. He did it for a reason. Like I said, he owns, he has his own record company with him, PG Lane. That's him. Why can't y'all just respect that format? It's really not that hard to figure out why he didn't want to do all his classic songs. He wanted to make the money off of his songs on his record label. It's really that damn simple. Damn.
When I first saw the response from people on the internet, I was like, some of these people are just racist. Some of these people just don't want hip hop at the Super Bowl.
Right.
But then some people were legitimately like, yo, I like hip hop. I like music. I just don't know these songs. I feel iced out of it. And you shouldn't. I don't think it'd be a pop act to do this, but I think he made it more narrow than it needed to be, given his catalog.
I had some folks in my house at the party that were not hip hop heads that liked it though. So I mean, I don't think it was everybody. Like, you don't have to be a fucking hip hop head to have been like, oh, that was a dope performance.
I thought it was beautiful. I like the aesthetics. I like what he was doing. I like the symbolism. But again, I feel like I'm an insider to his world, and I just feel like people who aren't in that world, a lot of people felt locked out of it. That's the feedback I'm seeing from people. Like, everybody at my crib loved it. They was going crazy.
Right.
But I just see a lot of people who didn't feel that way.
Like he got I'm sorry, he got the GNX tour coming up.
Yeah.
If this is the way, of course it will be more records, but if that entire set was played on the GNX tour, I'm gonna love it.
Yeah.
Just not Super Bowl.
Initially I didn't like it, but then I realized that it was a message there. You know, when I went back and watched it, and I started to understand it, and it grew on me. I didn't like it initially. It was boring. I'm like, what is he doing?
I also understand owning a majority of the songs.
Yeah.
Doing that, fuck it. I'm gonna run up the streams on my shit. It's gonna be my shit.
It's about the message though.
But let me ask you, do you want to be convinced or have to be convinced to like it? You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to listen to an album 5 times and you're like, I'm in love with it now, but a Super Bowl performance should feel like, when I watch Michael Jackson, when I watch Beyonce, when I watched, any of these people say, yo, that shit was fire. If you gotta watch it 10 times or 5 times to feel into it, I guess that's different. And I didn't feel I liked it.
You're programming yourself.
Yeah, but we programmed to expect extravagant performance.
For Super Bowl, yeah, kind of.
But nah, take that, America.
It's an interesting take from you. Interesting take from you.
Say more.
The last part. I'm shocked he said the last part. Why?
It was boycotting. So to now view it through the lens of what a Super Bowl performance traditionally is. And why do we view it that way? Because of the stage. And why is that stage that stage? Because of the viewership. Yeah, but who is the viewership?
Is it the people at the stadium or is it the people watching?
You know who the viewership is when you talk about that stage. Yeah. So I'm with Flip. I'm with Flip.
Yeah.
Take this hip hop.
Yeah, take that.
Hey. Yeah, listen. Hey, y'all, internet, y'all.
Real quick, sorry, Joe.
Yeah,
it's like what Kanye did when he went for the relief. Remember when Kanye did on MTV? George Bush don't like black people.
Yeah.
Even though that was crazy, but we didn't expect him to use the opportunity to say that. If you understand, like he showed us what he thought about the current position that America is in. Like, it's a whole message that I read between that.
I loved all of that.
And the position that he's in to even see it like that.
Yes.
Right?
Like,
But
could you not have done that with Kill My Vibe?
You could have done that with different songs.
You could have, all right.
Who are you to say that? And who are you to say that? Listen, I, much like y'all, hate the set list.
That's the only thing I hate.
Yeah, that's all I'm criticizing.
For me, that has to take a back seat because the story was greater than the set list.
Yeah.
And I can't now come and tell the storyteller how to tell that story. I thought there were some songs that could have went even if he performed them at the other Super Bowl. That's me in my living room. The guy telling the story wants to tell it this way. It was bold. I think black is bold. It was like the audacity. I like when people have audacity. I do. I liked all the Sam Jackson, American flag, the divided. What you were seeing visually was A1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shorty who did because she did Rihanna shit. Rihanna shit looked phenomenal as well. Like, that's her bag. Clearly, visually, I'm sure nobody was disappointed. It was stunning.
Yeah.
With the choreography and yada. Kendrick put out some dance moves.
Yeah, he did. I mean, just a little two-step. I was mad.
Hey, get it. Hey. All right. Tough to do that walking on your jeans.
With bell bottoms on.
Take that from somebody who spent at least 15 years walking on the bottom of his jeans. Oh, it was dusty. I was a dusty little nigga. That's tough to hit. Hey. Like, that set to me, I left the set with one question. And internet, y'all in your little gotcha. I was wrong. Y'all be so extra when I'm wrong. I was wrong. I did not believe.
Me neither.
That set list, like Mark said, the Super Bowl is for big stars and big hits. I too have been programmed. But for that nigga to get out there with that extra hip hop shit and not care what nobody thought about nothing, I still don't know if homie that was raising the fucking the flag, I don't know if that was part of it or if it wasn't part of it, which leads to my only question when I finished the Super Bowl. I said, man, is this nigga Israelite or not? Because that will totally change. I would have never said that last podcast if I know that Kendrick Lamar is Israelite.
Well, you kind of said that on Damn.
Cool.
He's not, but he's
cool.
influenced.
Israelite, listen, I'm as pro-black as they come. I'm with the blackity black shit. And then you bump into some people like an Israelite and talk to them and see that there's a separation in your black and their black. Like, you be down with that shit. They be saying some shit, yo, man, we do this, we change the currency and the ecosystem. Yeah, I'm with all that shit. And yeah, man, we need to just march to fucking Memphis, and if we see a white person burning on the sidewalk, we just don't do nothing. We just gonna keep marching right by. We ain't put no water on. I was like, I'm not there in my blackness. I'm not there. But if I know that you there, it's like, oh, you'll go to the whitest of places and just do some black shit.
I think we putting too much into that. Because again, like I said, when we discussed the track, the set list last time, if you watch the interview that he did with Ebro and Nadeska, he said, "Yo, I'm in the now."
You take it there, I'm taking it further.
No, I'm not talking about it.
Yo, I love that running joke. Yo, he told him. All right, my bad for you.
He was saying that I'm in the now with the music. Like, this is where I'm at now. I don't even. He's not thinking about none of this. Basically, I'm not thinking about none of my old music. So if it's saying that, then yeah, I'm gonna perform all current shit. I'm only living it right now with my music. So he kind of
that was some real hip hop. I don't give a fuck what's supposed to be done up here.
Yeah.
I'm doing this my way. I'm telling a story, and then I'm leaving. Hey, listen, I love hip hop, so I love that. Now
that shit was some difficult rapping too.
Yes.
Yo, the breath control
Yes.
to cover that amount of space.
Yes.
Yeah, that shit was some.
He was kind of all over the place.
I just listened to Kevin's fucking mic up. That's really after watching it a couple times and now I see the imagery and the deeper meaning and all that shit. It's like it's still like remix it now. Put the better mix on Apple and YouTube.
That's what they
now.
usually do. They go back
Yeah,
afterwards.
they fixed Alicia Keys' bad note. Like fix.
Yeah, they did that shit stat.
That shit
quick.
Yeah, they fixed that fast.
Yeah, by the next day, that shit
That was the worst movie in the history of Super Bowl.
That outfit he had on, A1, the PG Lang leather.
yeah, that was hard.
The fucking jeans, even I still don't get why he was walking on his jeans the whole time. But I think those were Celine's.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, they were.
Those were Celine's and they might have been tailored. So if you tailored to Celine's, why are you walking on it? That means you did that on purpose. I don't understand that.
Yeah, shit went extra tight. Never fails you.
But he looked great. Hey, if you want to talk rappers versus athletes with the jewelry, insert Kendrick. Anytime he put jewelry on Shout Eliente, that little A was A-ing.
Yeah.
No, the whole shit.
That
PG Lang written in the chain. The whole shit.
Yeah. Eliente, I'm coming up there. I'm coming up there. As soon as I find somewhere to go where I need that. Like my lifestyle don't call for it. But that shit.
No, his shit.
Boy,
it's ridiculous.
The hat he had on with the shit in the front with the star on the boy looked good.
He looked good.
He did.
The boy looked good up there.
No, what's look good?
SZA.
My lord. Yeah. My lord.
SZA.
All right, there we go, man. That was a nice little conversation between them. You know, hey, there's nothing wrong with people having their opinion, but great Super Bowl. I loved it. It was dope. And yeah, man, other than that, it's your boy Damn D signing out.